What is up, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. This is like take 7. This is literally take 7. I have been trying so hard to make it as short as possible, but I've been failing each time. So even if this video gets too long, I'm just gonna have to upload this. This is my channel update video. I make this weekly for those of you that are new. I talk about what I'm planning to do with this channel, what I'm planning to do with my life, what I'm planning to, maybe like not directly related to this channel, like what I do on Twitch, like when I stream and stuff. But I have a few things I want to cover before the end of this video. So the first thing is probably the most important one, is I'm finally finished with everything I needed to prepare for graduate school. I've been really busy applying for graduate school starting about 3 months ago. It was kind of a last minute thing because I just saw this saw the news for I'm not exactly, how should I say this? I'm not exactly applying to graduate school for graduate school. I'm applying to a specific school for that school, and it's the school is UC Irvine, and I was really attracted because I saw their I guess willingness to invest within the study of like basically video games. They started giving like scholarships to like esports students. They made like this kind of like a net cafe place in their school. Like they call it an esports arena, but let's be honest here, it's basically a net cafe for the students. But what that told me is their school is like really open-minded. They're catching on that the trend of like the video games is starting to become like really mainstream, and yeah, and I hope to go into their school and help them I guess make video games, like the study of video games, a well-respected subject. That's basic. That's the basics of it. That's my main purpose, I would say, of going there. But obviously, like if I can graduate, get a degree, that would be really awesome as well. And yeah, but the important news is I'm finally finished with the application, meaning that I have a lot more free time. And one of the main reasons why I actually started this game was because I was preparing for my graduate school application, and I was writing a lot every single day, and also preparing stuff and studying and all that. And the main, actually I was just writing, like I was already done with studying, done with all my tests at the point where I started this game. But I decided to pick up this game because I wanted something to play in the background, like while I'm doing it, because I'm super addicted to gaming. I literally cannot stop. So I decided to do this in the background. I'm really glad I did, because right now I'm having so much fun in the game. Like I'm just so excited. Like Dark Day came around, I'm like, okay, holy shit, I'm gonna go super hard. I'm gonna make sure my Dark C star is 6-star in this, like by the end of this day or something like that. And yeah, it's just really exciting for me to be able to have so much enthusiasm towards a certain game again. And at the same time, this game has helped my channel come back to life. Like I think within the past week or so, my channel has had more interaction with people and more growth than I've had in the past 4 months, and it's all thanks to this. So yeah, I'm really thankful for Monster Super League. Anyways, the second point I wanted to get across is because I have a lot more free time, I'm planning to start streaming again, like regularly streaming. So I'm just gonna prepare for whatever I need to. There's only one other thing I need to do right now, like in terms of whatever. I'm planning to move back to Canada, and I'm planning to find a job there, a temporary job where I can work for 6 months until I eventually get admitted. Like Alright, if they admit me. But I'm like pretty sure they will, because, you know, like, why not? They have nothing to lose. There's only everything to gain for letting me get into their school. Because I'm really confident. I think that I'll be able to help them a lot. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Video Game High School. It's a really old, well, it's not really old, it's pretty recent, like a few years ago, a web series about, like, the main plot was they had this school, they were into this world where video games was, like, somewhat well established, and there are specific schools that focus on training, like, you know, competitive video game players and stuff. As well as like game designers and anything related to gaming, and they go, main character is like this FPS player, so the students are like separated by what category they are, like if they're trying to work towards becoming a game developer, if they're an FPS player, if they're an RTS player, if they're you know, an MMO player or something like that. It's kind of like having majors in universities. So they go into their school and they you know, just a lot of cool things happen, and it's basically like the fantasy of every single, just I would say, like, younger gamer that are still in school, to have like, okay, what if today, instead of studying for math, I'm studying how to do a certain thing, like, you know, if I was in like League of Legends class, how to properly CS and stuff. And yeah, maybe some of you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's the inspiration, I guess, for me wanting to go to their school. It's like the initial inspiration for me, and I'm moving back to Canada for like temporarily, and then eventually, you know, if they admit me. Once they admit me, I'll be able to go to the U.S. and study and start my work, like start my actual work. So that's one thing. The second thing is, like, I was talking about like me live streaming, and if I'm not, like, the only two things I have to do is just balance between content creation and preparing to move back to Canada, because I need to do that very, very soon, before the end of December, or else I'll be in trouble. You guys might not understand, it's just some bullshit Taiwan policy, law, something that has to do with the army service. So I need to leave the country in a month or so, like within a month or so. So I need to prepare for that very, very soon. I no longer have any relatives or anything in Canada, so I need to just go back. I need to find a place to live, and also get a job that can sustain me while I keep making YouTube videos. Hopefully, like, within a few months, my channel will be so big that I can become full-time YouTuber. That would be the dream. But anyways, I'm planning to stream again, so I can start streaming. I'll probably just be playing this. I'll be farming in the background. I want to keep, like, all this, the really, really important things for YouTube videos, but usually on stream I'm just going to be farming like I do right now. And while I'm farming, I can, like, talk to you guys, and at the same time I can also have some other game while I'm playing, like, being played in the background, you know. So there's a few things I'm thinking of doing right now. Like, either I'm definitely gonna play League, because I play League a lot. No way I can quit League. Probably I'm thinking of, like, going back and playing WoW as well, but I'm not sure. Like, WoW is really, really time consuming, so I don't know how much time I can invest into that, because I'm probably going to only, like, play, you know, if I just play like WoW or something, I'm probably only going to be able to play, like, you know, 2-3 hours a day. Because I don't want to have, like, the whole stream where I play WoW. I might, like, have 2 hours where I'm playing, like, WoW, and then have, you know, obviously have this in the background while I'm farming, and maybe 2 hours later I'll be streaming, like, League or something like that. So I'm not sure how much time I'll have to invest, but it's just a lot of things are open right now, like, so I'm just thinking of random things that I can try. Also, I can go back and play a bit of Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in a long time. Definitely have a few friends playing that like still right now. Although I think that a lot of the Overwatch players have stopped playing, like the regular players. The hype kind of died down, so it's kind of like the people that are really interested are still playing the game. But yeah, that's just one thing. If you guys have any suggestions on, like, you know, hey, I found this. The type of games I really enjoy is I would say the genre I enjoy the most is MMO. I love playing MMOs. So I like playing like just I like to try like random new MMOs. I think I can always do that on stream, but like 90% of the time I usually quit the game after like a month or so if I find out that it's not fun. I try a lot of MMOs. Like sometimes I would download them, especially like free to play ones. I would go on and then I would download, I would try it, and then I would be like, okay, this game is bad, and then I stopped playing within like the first 10 minutes. But sometimes I stick around and I play for like a month or a few months until either I get to the end game, because I just do it like really hardcore. So I like rush to end game, and then I have nothing to do, and then I eventually stop playing. Something like that. Usually that's what happens. But it's always fun, like the initial start of an MMO. Being able to go back and play. I'm also thinking of playing like some single player games. I'm pretty interested in playing like horror games as well. I've always wanted to play through like a whole horror series, but I guess I was never able to because of how actually like how long you actually have to play. And I feel like I get somewhat immersed in the game, so I actually get like nervous and I get spooked, and when I play horror games. So it's kind of like stressful for me, but I still like it a lot. Like I still like doing it, but I just feel like I can't do it for a long time. And that's one of the reasons why I never was able to finish any of them. But I hope to like finish something, like maybe when like Outlast 2 comes out eventually, to play that. And that leads me to my third point. Like some of the other games that I'm playing on stream, I also want to try making like some YouTube content about that as well. Maybe gameplay related content, because even if you don't exactly play the game, you can still like enjoy the entertainment from just random shit, you know, like that could be happening in the game. Like I watch some streamers like that play stuff like H1Z1, and I don't play H1Z1, but I like understand enough about the game, and when I watch them play, it's still interesting for me. So I guess I need to kind of find a way to do that as well. It's still something I'm trying to learn as a content creator, as a YouTuber. But everything I do on this channel is just stuff I'm really interested in, things I'm passionate about, and things I'm addicted to, basically. So like, you know, this game right now is crazy. I have not slept properly in the past 2 weeks because of this game. I don't think it's because of my like graduate admission, although half of it is because of that as well, because I'm the type of person that like I can't sleep unless I finish what I like. If I have some idea in my head, and I can't sleep until I you know, either I go and I actually do something with that idea, or I pass out because I'm so tired. Usually that's what happens. That's what's been happening so much with this game, because I want to farm so much. Like even last night, I wanted to farm the dark dungeon so much that it was so hard for me to sleep. I think I slept like 3 hours, and then I woke up and I kept farming again, because I was just like I wanted so badly, because I've been waiting so many days to make my first 6-star, and hopefully by the end of today I'll have 50 high dark essences, and I'll be able to make my dark C-star a 6-star. And yeah, that's just an example. That's basically it. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. It's been a long 15 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this a lot of you guys are new. I don't know how many of the people that are watching this video are new, but yeah, thank you guys so much for subscribing, the people that subscribed recently, and thank you guys, the people who stuck with me even though I've been going through, I would say, pretty rough times with my channel for the past 4 months. I feel like I finally found my way now. Like, I found something I can do to, I guess, you know, progress my channel. And yeah, I just envision really great things about my future, and I hope to see you guys very soon in the next video, or if you come and hang out on my stream, I hope to see you guys live and talk to you guys there as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.